One of the magazines that I work for, they wanted some story of an underground sport. And I found this guy on the web. He was a skydiver, but also he was into base jumping. And I asked him, his name is Johannes, he's from Gothenburg, where I live. And I asked him if I could join them when they were about to do a base jump. And he said, I call you, no problem. So then one day he just called me and he said that they were going to be part of an opening ceremony of this wind turbine north of Gothenburg in Sweden. They were supposed to continuously jump from the wind turbine during all day long to, create a buzz about this opening. But the weather was really, really bad this day. It was raining, and the worst of all, it was very, very strong winds. So they had to wait and wait for hours. And late in the afternoon, they thought, we're not going to be able to jump today, unfortunately. But I was up there waiting on the roof of the wind turbine with these guys, and suddenly the wind stopped a little bit. And they looked at each other and said, it's now or never. So they just prepared the gear and they said, ready, set, go, and they went off the roof. So after the guys had went off the roof, I was alone up there with the strong winds, a little bit scary. But for the second jump, they were able to do a second jump. I decided to stay on the ground to take a picture from a different angle. And I was, walking around trying to find the right angle, and then finally I decided to stay just next to the wind turbine, the base of the wind turbine, to have them when they were jumping off the roof. But again, they had to wait for the wind and the rain to stop. And I only had visual contact with this guy, so everybody was waiting, including me and the guys on the roof. But then finally, one of the guys came off the roof suddenly, and I missed that jump. But I had, I think it was the second or the third jump, when Johannes was jumping. I knew I had a shot. Sometimes you feel it. You have a nice picture. So that was a nice feeling. Obviously, it's quite dangerous to jump from objects that are that low, but when you're actually there, you can feel it. You can feel it. This is dangerous, especially with strong winds and rain. They only had like a second or two to adjust in the air and to come into the right position to throw out their parachute. If something gets wrong or the winds takes you away, anything can happen. So, but it also surprised me how calm these guys are in a situation like this. They weren't the risky types. Johannes, he has a small kid, living in a normal life, working with computers, and no, they're not crazy people. They're very intellectually smart, and maybe they need this for, let off some steam. I don't know, maybe.